Hello, my name is Velisa Tiorenly. I'm from University of North Sumatra. Now, I want to tell you about computer fraud. Here is the table of the content. Ace threats, introduction to fraud, who perpetrates fraud and why, computer fraud, and preventing and detecting fraud and abuse. The first is accounting information system threats. In this part, there are some types. The first is natural and political disaster, such as fires, floods, hurricanes, blizzards, wars, and attacks by terrorists can destroy an information system and cause many companies to fail. Software errors, operating system crashes, hardware failures, power outage and fluctuation, and undetected data transmission errors constitution is the second type of threat. A third type of threat is unintentional acts such as accident or innocent errors and omission. Unintentional acts are caused by human carelessness, failure to follow established procedure, and poorly trained or supervised personnel. A fourth threat is intentional acts such as a computer crime, a fraud, or sabotage which is deliberate or harm to a system. Information systems are increasingly vulnerable to attack. Okay, the next is about introduction to fraud. Fraud is gaining an unfair advantage over another person, legally for an act to be fraudulent. There must be a false statement, representation, or disclosure. A material fact, which is something that induces a person to act, and intends to deceive and injure or loss suffered by the victim. Two types of frauds that are important to business. One, misappropriation of assets. Misappropriation of assets is the theft is a theft of company of asset by employees. 2. Fraudulent financial reporting. Fraudulent financial reporting as intentional or reckless conduct, whether by act or omission, that result in materially misleading financial statement. The third is who perpetrates fraud and why. Computer fraud perpetrators are typically younger and possess more computer experience and skills. Some are motivated by curiosity, a quest for knowledge, the desire to learn how things work, and the challenge of beating the system. Some view their action as a game rather than as dishonest behavior. Others commit computer fraud to gain stature in the hacking community. The, the fraud triangle. For most first-time fraud perpetrators, three conditions are present when fraud occurs. 1. Pressures. Pressures is a person in incentive or motivation or committing fraud. 2. Opportunities. Opportunities is the condition or situation including one personal abilities that allow a perpetrator to do three things: commit the fraud, conceal the fraud, and convert the thief. 3. Rationalization. A rationalization allows perpetrators to justify their illegal behavior. Fourth is computer fraud. Computer fraud is any fraud that requires computer technology to perpetrate it. Example include access, use, modification, copying, and etc. 2. The rise in computer fraud. It is estimated that computer fraud costs the United States somewhere between $70 billion and $125 billion a year, and that the cost increases significantly each year. The reason why computer fraud increases rapidly are: not everyone agrees on what constitutes computer fraud. Many instances of computer fraud go undetected. A high percentage of fraud is not reported. Many networks are not secure. Internet sites offer step-by-step instructions on how to perpetrate computer fraud and abuse, and calculating losses is difficult. Next is computer fraud classification. 1. Computer 1. Input fraud. It requires little skill. Perpetrators need only understand how the system operates so they can over their tracks. 2. Processor fraud. Processor fraud include unauthorized system use, include the theft of computer time and services. 3. Computer instruction fraud include tampering with company softwares, copying softwares illegally, using softwares in an unauthorized manner, and developing softwares to carry out an authorized activity. 4. Data fraud. Data fraud is illegally using, copying, browsing, searching, or harming company data constitute data fraud. The biggest cause of data breaches is employees' negligence. 5 is output fraud. Fraud perpetrators use computers to forge authentic-looking outputs, such as a paycheck. And the last is preventing and detecting fraud and abuse. To prevent fraud, organizations must create a climate that makes fraud less likely, increases the difficulty of committing it, improve detection method, and reduce the amount lost in the fraud occurs. Okay, thank you for your attention. Please like, comment, and share ya guys. Bye.